Hello, my friends. We are about to review Singer 2026. As we all know, there's no quantifiable way to compare art. So at the end of the day, it's just a game. But here are the rules. Let's pretend you're one of the judges on the Singer show. How would you rank these singers based on what's important to you? Be honest. Make your comments after each performance. Give it a mark if you want, and pick your top 3 at the end.
Okay.
我的一生日常，就连是非也是在有遗忘，因为可但最后也不痛不一样，像一种悲伤还得哭泣。不着急也不为人，照片在人的秘密被流浪，到哪里都是死线，让你是我唯一的家当，我要逃亡。我是比较危险的花，无路上的拥有，房间中的潇洒，狂风中的繁华，我在那遇见梦的那泄露的晚霞。
There's a little flap there going into it. What a cool song. It's a unique outfit too.
我的情绪是日常，有的习惯也是在习惯之中，这样最后也不痛不一样，像一个悲伤还得哭泣，看不上对也不为人，都是花在上面有人等待，到哪里都是死线。
It's weird. He's snapping on the beat instead of the off beat. Should be.
我是比较危险的花，我路中的拥有，环境中的潇洒，狂风中的繁华，我在那遇见梦的那。我是比较危险的花，我路中的拥有，环境中的潇洒，狂风中的繁华，我在那遇见梦的那。 那一种不真实物的呼吸，我知道吗？只是我的想象，我只有你一句不可是让我忘。我是比较危险的花，我路中的拥有，环境中的潇洒，空壳中的变化，我在那就绽放在那。我是比较。 危险的花，我路中的拥有，环境中的潇洒，空壳中的变化，我在那就绽放在那，坚持到最后的一刻。
It's a cool note to end on. Hi-yay! Alright, that was a really interesting performance. I would call that electro swing, so that would be like 30s or 40s style swing music with an electronic twist. I liked her big personality and her raspy voice, although it didn't seem very strong on the higher notes because of her raspy voice. Her vibrato was her big shining point, and yeah, just quirky personality. If I were to rank that one out of 10, I would probably give it a 7, because I think she could have danced around a little bit more, and her voice could have been a little bit stronger on those high parts.
"除非是你的温柔，不做别的追求。除非是你跟我走，没有别的等候。 夜比白天多，不要太早离开我，世界已经太寂寞，我不要这样过，让我一次爱个够，给你我所有，让我一次爱个够，现在和以后。
I know there's a live band, but it sounds like a track.
我的爱不再沉默，听见你呼唤我，我的心起起落落，像在跳动的火，我的黑夜比白天多，不要太早离开我，世界已经太寂寞，我不要这样过，让我一次
No, I
爱
was
个
wrong.
够，给你我所有。让我一次爱个够，现在和以后。
Oh, he's nailing this note. I don't know why I'm laughing. It kind of reminds me of like elevator music or someone's uncle singing karaoke in a hotel lobby. I think his suit is a little cheesy. He looks like he even had a couple drinks before he performed, so I don't really know what's going on there. But is that his original song? I would maybe speed the song up a little bit and maybe make it not so contemporary, add some more pop elements to it. If I were to rate that one, I would give it a 4.5 out of 10 for those reasons. Is this going to be the Aerosmith version? Yeah. It's almost exactly the same as the Aerosmith recording.
I could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you're sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could cherish every moment.
He's a high tenor.
Forever. And every moment spent with you
Little
is
sharp.
a moment I treasure.
Nice runs.
I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I'll miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream won't ever do, 'cause I'll miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Oh.
It's not an easy song to
Lying
sing.
close to you, feeling your heart beating.
It's got dynamics,
And I'm wondering what
charm.
you're dreaming, wondering if it's me you're seeing. And then I kiss your eyes and thank God we're together. I just wanna be right here in this moment forever. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. Even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream won't ever do, 'cause I'll miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna miss one smile. I don't wanna miss one day.
He's gassing a bit.
I just wanna be here with you like this, just like this. I just wanna hold you close, feel your body close to mine, and just say
It's not the original lyric.
in this moment for all the rest of time.
Nice big tone. Love it. There's the key change, guitar solo. I'm sure he's a guitar player. Love that tone.
I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby.
Shots.
And I don't wanna miss a thing. Even when I dream of you, the sweetest dreams won't ever do, 'cause I'll miss you, baby.
He's locked in now.
Don't wanna miss a thing.
He's not pitchy anymore. Woo! Yes.
'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream won't ever do, 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing.
I mean, how was that even in the same competition as the last performance? I have no idea. Wow, I'm blown away. That guy's voice is incredible. The tone itself is really nice, but the way he controls his voice and his runs are locked in. The only thing negative that I could possibly say about that is maybe he gave away too much at the beginning. He was doing too much. It's a long song, a lot going on, and there's a big climax at the end. So I would have told him to maybe arrange it so the first verse and chorus had a little bit less in it, so it had more room to grow. But wow, I'm super impressed. That guy is insanely good. And you know, I said about the first singer, about maybe she needed to dance around more. That was just because of the style of music. With this, he is literally just performing great music. He doesn't need to put on a good show. He's just feeling it. So I would give that, let's give it a 9. 9 out of 10.
天黑了，你在哪里等我？在孤单的琴房，或大学的操场。
I thought that was feedback that I heard because he's covering the mic with his hand.
在夜深，在黑暗中做梦，你抓一枚萤火，说想做太阳，在人海光着脚追风，在角落温柔舔舐伤口。你决定了前来遇见我。那个你呀，要做会发光的大人啊！别怕，别怕，别怕，勇敢的长大。你认得我吗？独一无二的那颗心啊，因为我有你的棱角和
Nice progression. He's doing a little acting there.
下雨了，你在哪里等我？在误会的最后，
I like the song.
说再见的路口。在我曾怀疑我的时候，你很酷的挥手，说笨蛋，快走。在城市巨大的迷宫，再没人听见我的呼救。你哼着歌前来遇见我，哦，那个你呀，要做会发光的大人啊！别怕，别怕，别怕，孤单的长大。你喜欢我吗？努力未曾让你失望吧，多远多风多痛都值得，对吗？当你仰望星空，当我挥手出征，当我挥手出征。
It's almost got like some musical theater vibes. Just the music tells a story. It's theatrical.
那个你呀，要做会发光的星星啊！别怕，别怕，别怕，你的不一样。你认得我吗？是你想成为的大人吗？多远多风多痛都值得，对吗？多远多风多痛都值得，对吗？多远多风多痛都有你
Okay. I know a lot of you probably really like his emotions, but I don't know. It's the acting was a little bit too much for me, but that's the musical theater part. Wow, but an amazing song, really well written song. The production was really good. I would give him 8.5. I was still very impressed with his voice. I did find his voice very mid-frequency. I don't know if the sound techs are EQing their voices different for every performance, but I would have liked to hear more bass from his voice. But yeah, great singer, awesome song. Let's move on. Oh, Tiger Who, I just reacted to one of his videos not too long ago. And this is the same song too.
你们是想听我唱《黑色柳丁》吧？今天胡彦斌只想让你哭。1点、2点、3点，已经沉默寡言，好不好想听见你楚楚可怜，看见你都在小姐，看着满处不管的诡谲，一个叠着一个，100叠着100的情景在上面挂了满，我们两不相欠。
This guy's a performer.
可头都是你在问，
Simplicity.
结果总是我猜的人，
It's perfectly on pitch.
说话留着分寸，气氛却不见加温，爱没有了库存。你说的这么认真，显得我存心敷衍。这些套路的情节，苍白的上了台面，是不是分开一定要留恋，才觉得不那么随便。
Drums.
你要的全拿走，把回忆化成空，不要在乎感受，前面的有所保留，说过的话当真并不熟。我不必再以为你迁就，说一句分手借口，1遍、2遍、3遍，最后百口莫辩，情话只是偶尔兑现的谎言。残爱的、贪得无厌，也为过去留一些尊严。散了，我们就干脆一点。你要的全拿走，剩下我承受，留下我们的狗。
This was arranged brilliantly.
我陪他以后，
He just gave the audience that iconic line, a cappella.
我不必再为你承受，1年、2年、3年，已经沉默寡言，好就好想听着你楚楚可怜。 看见的都在小姐，他家满处不管的诡谲，一个接着一个，100叠着100的情景在上面挂了满，我们两不相欠。
Incredible.
你说的这么认真，显得我存心敷衍。这些套路的情节，苍白的上了台面，是不是分开一定要流泪，才觉得不那么随便？ 你要的全拿走， 把回忆化成空，不要在乎感受，前面的有所保留，说过的话当真并不为所。我不必再为你迁就，说一句分手借口。
There's recorded backup vocals there. Or the background vocals on the stage. That wood block sound for the snare here. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Never seen that before. Wow. All right, I have a lot to say about that. The arrangement was so professionally done. It's almost like it was limited by the instruments that exist. Like what they did with what they had was amazing. And that guy is a true artist. He's a real professional, and I really don't have anything bad to say about him, to be honest. I would pay money to go see him in concert like today. So, and comparing him to the music video that I watched, I would prefer the live version. Like, that guy, he's so entertaining. He's not over the top. He's just the right amount, you know? I would give that a 9.5, to be honest. I'm super impressed. Playful. Indie. 80s.
Baby. 也许是我不懂的事太多，也许是我的错，也许一切已是慢慢的错过，也许不必再说。从未想过你我会这样结束，心中没有把握。
Cool.
只是记得你我彼此的承诺，一次次的撞动。Yeah, don't break my heart， 再次温柔， 不愿看到你那保持的沉默，独自等待，默默承受，喜悦总是出现在我梦中。也许是我不懂的事太多，也许是我的错，也许一切已是慢慢的错过，也许不必再说。从未想过你我会这样结束，情景如此难过，只是记得你我彼此的承诺，一次次的冲动。Yeah, don't break my heart， 再次温柔，不愿看到你那保持的沉默，独自等待，默默承受，喜悦总是出现在我梦中。你所拥有的是你的身体，诱人的美丽，我所拥有的是我的记忆，美妙的感觉。Don't break my heart， 再次温柔，不愿看到你那保持的沉默，独自等待，默默承受，喜悦总是出现在我梦中。Don't break my heart， 温柔，你那保持的沉默，独自等待，承受，出现在我梦中。你相信这世界有我，我们也可以。
Okay, I like her style. I think that was like an 80s anthem type of a song. So it's easily sing-alongable, and I'm sure the recorded version sounds great. She's not the most amazing singer. She's not trying to be. I mean, her parts weren't hard. I was hoping that she would show off a little bit more in the last chorus. Here's the thing. I think she would be a better front woman to a band than a singular pop star. That song, I think, was a little bit low for her range too. So she was a little pitchy on the low end. I would give her, Leah, let's say 6.5. Eric Chow, Unbreakable Love. I think that was foreshadowing the melody. Here's a proper intro. "
亲爱的，你都在哪里发呆？你消磨心事还无法释怀。我们总把人生想得太坏。
It's very predictable melody.
人不允许我们的关怀
Familiar.
每一片与众不同的云彩，都需要找到天空去存在。我们都习惯了原地徘徊，却无法
We're does this remind me of?
你给我这一辈子都不想失联的爱
Nice.
相信爱的程度就是经常大爱
He's using a different microphone.
剧情不会更改是命运最好的安排你是我这一辈子都不想失联的爱
Switching from his chest to his head voices, he's not having any problems with pitch. Seamless.
想听你说你还在
It's almost like a lullaby.
走过陪你看流星的天台熬过失去你漫长的等待好担心没人懂你的无奈离开我谁还把你当小孩我猜你一定也会想念我也怕我失落在茫茫人海没关系只要你肯回头望
Yeah, everyone knows it.
发现我一直都在你给我这一辈子都不想失联的爱你的每条讯息都是几条节拍每秒都想拥你入怀全世界你最
Now, is he going to break out of those falsetto notes with his real chest voice?
就算你的呼吸远在千山之外请你相信我给的爱
This would be it right
值
here.
得你爱值得你爱值得你爱你给我这一辈子都不想失联的爱你的每条讯息都是几条节拍每秒都想拥你入怀全世界你最可爱你是我这一辈子都不想失联的爱就算你的呼吸远在千山之外请你相信我给的爱值得你爱
Well, I mean, it kept my attention through the entire performance. He could have done more with his voice. I mean, he could have sang higher and more strong towards the end, but that's his style. He was just keeping it all fluent, and his voice is very smooth. I enjoyed his voice. That was very songwriting dependent. It wasn't really about his voice. If this competition were about songwriting, I would probably give it a higher mark. Come to think of it, I do remember what this does remind me of. This is a popular karaoke song, Cry on My Shoulder by Superstar.
If you wait for love and you're alone, if you call your friends nobody song.
I don't think I've actually heard the real version. I just have heard people sing it at karaoke. Okay, so there's similarities there, and I'm sure there's other songs that are similar. So, I mean, it's hard to judge him on the songwriting as well because it is very familiar melody. let's give him a 7.5. Because as I said, there was nothing wrong with his performance. He sang just fine. It just didn't wow me. And if this is a singing competition, he's got to wow me. All right, who's next here? Diamond Zhang.
Interstellar, interstellar, interstellar. Interstellar, interstellar.
Weird.
Interstellar.
Strong vibrato. Those are string samples with a strong effect.
总说孤单，还吵着心软，你叫你半人半仙没人管，就别花季，这整个夜晚，归里在外就甘心腐烂。
The song itself has my attention.
等着到交了站，你怕的只是没人观看。来给我在银河对面旋转，谁还不在自己世界里多关？
I love it.
Interstellar, interstellar, interstellar. 欺骗是背叛的伙伴，懦弱只带你在黑洞乱转。Interstellar, interstellar, interstellar. 加糖蜜水，做就错的纯粹，人只会被自己击溃。好力气受罪，求别人背。
You feel the intensity.
谁救得了谁？ 未来的天，这一世界的家规，就让你注定无资源的错对。Interstellar, interstellar, 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 interstellar。就没疼痛，就没教会，世界不大，看谁未来接轨。Interstellar, interstellar, interstellar.
Double time. It's full of hooks.
It
was like walking into the sunset there. That was cool. Bring it back. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a concept song, so it shouldn't be too long.
Interstellar, interstellar, interstellar.
This could be a theme song for something. Awesome. That was really cool. I loved that it was different. I mean, like I said, it's a concept song, so I enjoyed it for what it was in those regards. She was pitchy, but honestly, I didn't really mind because those aren't easy parts to sing, and especially those repetitive falsetto parts at the end. I mean, to do those perfectly on pitch 4 times in a row is not easy, so I'm not gonna give her a hard time for that. Yeah, the song was just, I don't know, it's like alternative rock, and it got some indie vibes. I like her personality. It just shines through. She does that kind of thing. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't predictable in any way. Well, I mean, once you get the vibe of the song, the verse and the chorus, you kind of know what to expect after that. But like if you're comparing it to other popular songs on the market, this one really stands out. So I'm gonna give that an 8.6. Can I do that? 8.6. Okay, moving on. Chi Yu. That's a Celtic flute. Maybe it's not Celtic, it's probably... Maybe it's a traditional Chinese whistle of some kind. And that's kind of how she's singing, is that traditional style. It's soft and the loud. It's like waves. This is refreshing. Now is she gonna blend it with modern music? There's a time change in the verse there. I love those lights. It's quite a bit sharp there. I wonder if that's her daughter. Beautiful tone. I love how the phrases resolve. Sharp on that note too, but super cool. She's having to take really deep breaths for these phrases. It's very demanding. I mean, to the untrained ear, this might sound simple, but it's very demanding. The acoustic guitar is a nice touch. what's not to love about that performance? I mean, she was beautiful. She looked like she was having a great time and looked like she was making maybe her daughter proud there. That type of music is very fantastical. It took me to a whole nother realm. The stage lights and the fog on the ground, it was an unbelievable setting. So I mean, this is hard, because how do I compare that with singers doing like pop music and rock and different styles? So for what it was, and I'm assuming this is her style of music. If I were to look up her album online, I would probably find many similar songs, I'm guessing. I don't see her being a pop star singer. So for that style of music, I'm unfamiliar with, but I can tell you how I felt watching it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm gonna give her an 8 out of 10. Nice vibes there. And judging by the scores that I wrote down on my book here, Tiger Hu blew me away. That guy is a true performer. He's an excellent singer, and that guy, if he's not like huge already, he's going to be, and he might have a very, very long career if he's indeed the songwriter for these songs. So very impressive. Number 2 is Stanaj. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but just because of his voice and the uniqueness, and you could tell he's got so much experience. And number 3, I have Diamond, which is that second last one we heard, just because it was very different, and she had a very fun personality about her, and she was a great singer as well. So yeah, that was fun. I can't wait to do more of these competitions.
How about love? People are talking about people. I hear them whisper, you don't believe it. They think we're lovers, kept under covers. I just ignore it, but they keep on saying we laugh just a little too loud, stand just a little too close, stand just a little too long. Maybe they're saying something we don't, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. Something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? I feel so foolish. I never noticed you'd act so nervous. Could you be falling for me? It took a rumor to make me wonder. Now I'm convinced that I'm going under. Thinking about you every day, dreaming about you every night, hoping that you feel the same way. Now that we know it, let's really show it, darling. Let's give them something to talk about. Something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Mystery to figure out. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Yeah, yeah.
There's rumors going around. They might be true, but they need something to talk about.
How about love? Love, 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 love. Let's give them something to talk about. Something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Oh. Let's give them something to talk about. How about love?